When 68-year-old Eleanor Whitmore stood to speak at her family's charity gala, no one expected her quiet words would expose a billion-dollar secret and rewrite their family history forever. The crystal chandeliers of the Waldorf Astoria ballroom shimmered like frozen tears as Eleanor Whitmore adjusted her vintage Chanel suit. At 68, she moved with the quiet grace of someone accustomed to being overlooked, the invisible matriarch of New York's most influential family. Her grandson's condescending voice carried across their VP table. "Grandmother, just smile and wave when they mention your late husband's foundation. We'll handle the actual philanthropy." Eleanor's arthritic fingers tightened around her pearl necklace, the same pearls she'd worn while secretly building the largest women's shelter network on the East Coast. Around them, Manhattan's elite sipped champagne, oblivious that the gray-haired widow in their midst controlled more charitable assets than all their family offices combined. When the MC called her name, Eleanor rose slowly, her cane tapping a deliberate rhythm across the marble floor. The crowd's polite applause died as she leaned toward the microphone. 50 years ago, she began, her voice trembling with age but sharp with purpose. "My husband told me philanthropy required complex financial minds." She paused, watching her grandson's smirk fade, "so I stopped asking for his approval." The giant screens flickered to life behind her, displaying tax records for Shelter First 132 facilities housing 15,000 women annually. "While you all thought I was knitting," Eleanor continued, pulling documents from her handbag, "I was negotiating real estate deals." Her daughter dropped a wine glass. "While you discussed my charming little donations, I was testifying before Congress." She handed the mic to a young woman in a Shelter First uniform. "Meet Jessica, Harvard Law graduate, former client, now our general counsel." As Jessica described Eleanor's covert mentorship, the ballroom erupted in whispers. The widow lifted her chin, decades of silent work finally visible in her steel-gray eyes. "Power isn't about who hears your voice first," she concluded. "It is about who you lift up with your last." The standing ovation lasted 7 minutes, one for each decade she'd spent proving them wrong.